Yeah, this is a part 2 right here. I was waiting for the response of all the Zip followers and the dummies out there. I knew that you dummies out there was going to say, he already mentioned it. He already spoke about it, 10. That's just what he did. He mentioned it. Let me tell you something about support when you support somebody and family members. And you know if you're being supported by them. Just because a person lets you sleep on their couch don't mean they're supporting you. I knew that you dudes was going to do this. I knew it. I don't know if I'm talking to a bunch of guys or females. I knew y'all was going to do this. Y'all use every excuse in the world to make someone correct. Y'all dudes out there said, 10, he already spoke about his uncle. Yeah, he mentioned him. Did he dedicate video on top of video in support of his family members? Do you have any type of foundations going on? Let me tell you what support is. He created a whole movement to shoot down another man and other men, and what he continuously do on video now. He made a whole movement for over a year, video after video, on Bimmy. Bimmy wasn't responding. Bimmy's not a YouTuber. He couldn't even respond. He made a movement to try to prove that a man was a rat, to tarnish his image, his legacy. That was his whole goal, clicks and views. Then he made a whole movement, a story about me, saying I sent pictures to men naked and oiled up. Where you get that from? And y'all dummies just took it and y'all ran with it. Not one of y'all out there could ever say, yo, 10, this is you right here saying, listen, dummies, I sent pictures of me to men. You can't find that nowhere. In the whole video when I'm talking to the guy, I'm telling him, hold on, let me finish. Let me explain to you what I'm talking about when I said sent pictures. But nobody want to hear that part. All they heard was pictures, sent, man, 10, sent, pit. See, y'all, I know y'all can't think past go. Majority y'all. Those of you that could, that's the ones I salute. That's the ones I look forward to, coming into my comment section, understanding, knowing how to separate and differentiate. But you dudes really sat there. So you mean to tell me that his uncle beat the dud grenade in the courts? Y'all know that he still got a parole board to go to? Huh? You see him up here promoting, trying to get his uncle free? Huh? Do you see that? Where's that at? Where's that support at? He mentioned it. He ain't up here telling y'all, listen, I need to get these signatures from my uncle. Yo, I need y'all to sign these signatures to get this movement going. Yo, I need y'all to send this money for this. Everything is, yo, thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat. And all that money go right in his pocket. Now, one dime is allocated to his brother who's in prison. When y'all heard Hassan Campbell say, yo, his brother's in jail on drugs, he ain't got nothing, no, he fucked up. That's not a joke, bro. Like, it's sad. I mean, like, I know y'all take whatever I say personal and yo, 10 toes down is holding. Just shut up. His brother is really in prison. The one who he followed, the person he got his name behind, the person who he used to pee in the bed next to with. The same person who he slept in the same bed and peed in the bed with is in jail on K2. This ain't no joke. He's in jail. He's in Fishkill Correctional Facility on K2, on drugs. He don't get no packages. He don't get no visits. Show and prove. I can show and prove. Show and prove. What's wrong with y'all? Like, really? Like, this is who y'all choose to follow? Oh, yo, 10 toes down. Why you still making video? This motherfucker made a whole year of videos about me and Bimmy. So I'm not supposed to respond. I'm supposed to stop when y'all say stop. That's why I let y'all flood my comment section. Then I block all of y'all. I block every last one of y'all. Get up out of here. Beat it. I see that y'all nut huggers and then y'all, I'm sure y'all ain't got no education. I'm sure that y'all a bunch of dummies who support all that jail shit and jail is fun, son. You'll support that. You'll support the jealous fun son. The movement is jealous fun son movement. The jealous fun son movement. Yo, so this dude can't get imagine if he got 1,000 signatures in support of freeing his uncle. Imagine that. His father, trying to get his father some rhythm in the courts. Why don't he go hard for that? Huh? Why don't he do that? Why he not doing that? Why he not showing support for his brother? Why you don't never hear him talking about his brother doing time, how he went to visit him, and how the visit was? Wouldn't he speak about that? But when his brother was home, he had his brother on there acting buffoonery, acting stupid, coming next to him and being stupid. They know how to do that. But I bet he can't show no support with him going up there supporting his brother, how the visit was, putting pictures up there with his brother, with his kids. All he got is a video. It's his little nephew. Let's get to that. Let's get to that. That's all you got Shorty doing. You got little baby trying to teach him the same ignorant way that you and your brother was taught. So you know what's going to happen with him. He going to end up like the rest of the family. Y'all people, y'all mess me up. Listen, at least with Charleston White, right? Charleston White spoke about it, and he was about it. All Charleston White was trying to do is get your ear. So his approach was the ignorant shit that you love, just like this dummy. And then he flipped it on all of y'all. He flipped it. And he started kicking knowledge and giving y'all the wisdom and the different ways of getting money. And y'all already hooked. Y'all already hooked. But the way he did it was that Rudy Ray Moore syndrome. Charleston White took over the whole game. And a whole lot of people are mad and was mad and still mad. Hassan Campbell couldn't understand it. Hassan Campbell was on that movement. Hassan Campbell was doing the same exact thing. Charleston White watched him, analyzed it. All right, I'm going to take this bits and pieces from Hassan. I'm going to take these pieces from Rudy Ray. I'm going to create this character, and I'm going to make people follow me. And they don't even know why they follow me. I'm going to create a whole movement, and look how he got y'all. So you mean to tell me that this big bozo dummy who talk all this college educated, he sits on TV, smoke all day, and all kind of shit, outside of all the shit that I may have personally, so y'all say it's personal, with him, he can't create nothing? Imagine my father, my uncle, my family member being in prison, and I'm not making video after video on support of them, or making a parole board, or trying to put up some foundation or some type of movement, or dough fund, any goddamn thing to get them money. If I can't send them no money out of my pockets, the video, I'm going to create something on the side where I can send them some money and support them, or just speak about them to keep them alive. His voice can't be heard, or even let his voice be heard. He got all kind of dudes that call home from prison, and they talk ignorant, dumb shit. He got Blue Boy. He got all these dudes and all these stupid ass names calling. But you're not one time you don't hear his uncle call home talking about Islam. That's why when dudes be saying they Muslim and all that other shit, I don't listen to none of that, nigga. Listen to none of that. Nobody ever came with Quran and Sunnah and sat up there and made one video to Islam. This big religion that they love and follow, and they make these prayers, and they know all of this about Islam, and you a Muslim brother, you need to, but not one came up here and spoke about Islam. The one that came closest to it in this section is the brother OG45 TV. If you want to hear about Islam and the Quran and Sunnah and anything else, you got to go over to Sonetta TV. You got to go to the House of Consciousness. But over here, none of them talk about it. But they propagate that. They push it out there like they these big Muslims. Just smoking on fucking camera. But you a Muslim. Suck this, suck that. Bitches this, hoes that. But you a Muslim. Who wants to even become a Muslim or be in Islam? They might as well just stay in the Jannah. They might as well stay non-believers and do the ignorant shit that they doing. What's the difference with being in Islam when you still could do the same shit? You might as well eat some pork. This is what I used to hate when I was going. Dudes used to be in the joint, even in the street. Yo, bro, I don't eat no pork. I don't eat pork. But they smoke, they light a cigarette up. Nah, bro, I don't eat pork. Smoking a cigarette. What? You don't eat pork? But you smoking a bogey? Are you crazy? That's when I knew there's something wrong with these dudes. You smoking weed? Nah, son, I don't eat pork and I don't smoke cigarettes. But you puffing a joint. Yo, what is going on here? What is happening with you people? And I say you people. You racist, Ted. Yeah, you people. So what I'm trying to say is this, man. Get out my comment section with all of that stupidness. Yo, Ted, he spoke about it already. He did it. What I said was, he didn't speak about the freedom of his uncle and his father and getting them out of prison. Forget just mentioning it. What about a movement? You got all of these movements about all the rappers and what rappers doing and not doing, and these niggas ain't even cleaning up their own house. The rappers got mansions, Mano and all of them, they got all kind of cribs, they got all kind of shit going for themselves, and you living in an apartment on a couch with your mother. You ain't even get her a new couch. You went and got a dirty chain. This is the nigga syndrome. This is crazy, man. This is the Willie Lynch, man. You ain't even got to put the chains on them no more. They'll put the chain on themselves. You ain't got to put the handcuffs on them. They'll put the cuffs on themselves. You'll pull them over. They'll pull over with handcuffs on already. Yes, officer, can you just open the door so I can step out? Get my hand behind my back. I'm handcuffed already. I already handcuffed myself. They'll get in the car. They'll have a sandwich bag of McDonald's made up already for when they get in the precinct. Officer, just get that bag right there. I got 2 cigarettes in there, a burger, and a milkshake. Just give me my food. Don't worry about that light. You ain't got to put it in my face. I'm going to tell everything. That's what these motherfuckers do, man. That's the new age. This is the new age. The new age is they already got a statement written on their pocket. You know, in the army, when they got their dog tags and in their pocket, they got a letter to their family if they get murdered. These dudes out here today, they got a letter in their pocket. So if they get arrested, they already got a statement made. They already made a statement against 5 other dudes from before that they built the case, but they just didn't bring it forward yet. So when they get to but what happened? Just go in my pocket. Just go in my pocket. I don't even get to say nothing. Just go in my pocket. I got a whole statement in my pocket. Go in there and get it. They got statements already written out. That's these dudes today. And then these dudes get in my comment section. Yo, telling you this, you this, that. But y'all ain't not one of y'all got my comment section when that boy called my job and said, I'm going to get you fired. Not one of y'all, when Zipwitthedrip made that video and said, I'm going to call your job, we going to get you, we? What we? You French? What we? They called my job and tried to get me fired. What's wrong with y'all? But nah, Chen ain't letting go. Why would I let go for a motherfucker that tried to call my job to get me fired? For a motherfucker that created a false narrative against me? For a motherfucker that went against my man trying to call him a rat? When all along, me and the brothers was trying to help him. Yo, this is that snake that bites you in the ass. This is that story where the frog is swimming across the water and he decided to put a snake on his back and the snake bit him halfway across. He said, but I was trying to help you across. What's going on? It said, my nature. It's in my nature. It's in these dudes' nature to be snakes, to snake you, to talk bad about you, to shoot you down. They done reported Zip done reported my channel 100 times already, him and his sister. This is a fact. I'm done proving shit to y'all. I don't even care about proof because nobody else got to prove nothing. Nobody got to have paperwork or nothing. I already proved his grandmama turned him in. I already proved that he was a rat. He called the police on me, fucking told my job about, like, come on, bro. What's wrong with y'all? But still in all, y'all want to get in my comment section. Stay in my comment section. I block all of y'all. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm blocking you. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, I don't care about no likes. I don't care how many views I got. I'm blocking. I don't care if I start getting 100 views on my channel and I got 55,000 followers. I don't care. My voice will be heard. Talk back to 10. And you will see me at the African Day Parade on my float. 10 toes down. Come support. If you really want to support, come to the African Day Parade, 10 toes down. We'll have a float out there. If you want to be part of that movement, stay out that goddamn white man prison.